Hello, everyone. I'm here today with Mr. GK, and we're just here today to talk about what's the difference between destiny and karma. So he is very learned, and he will explain to us what the difference is between destiny and karma. So, Mr. GK?
Yeah. Thank you for the podcast and asking me. The karma and destiny, there are the most two talked of words. What is the role of karma and destiny in life? And we commonly hear that destiny is final and nobody can do anything about it. They say it. Then the other thing is karma. What is karma? Karma is your effort, your action. So if destiny is final, then what is the role of karma? The question comes. Isn't it? But if karma has got a role, then what does destiny means? Destiny says that everything is decided and it will happen like that only. And then the question comes, where is the role of karma? Here the point is, in Bhagavad Gita, which is the standard scripture of Indian culture, what Krishna says? Karma, you do your duty. And you don't have a right over the result of your karma. That's okay. But if destiny is final, then what is the use of karma? Here there is a beautiful thing. Karma is what you do. Suppose we think the theory that destiny is final, if we say, if destiny is final, suppose a person is destined to kill another person and that other person is destined to be killed by this person, then where is the right and wrong? There is no right and wrong. A person behaved that way, if that we say that is his destiny, then what is wrong and what is right? It cannot be like that. We get a doubt. It cannot be like that. If it cannot be like that, is destiny not correct? Destiny is not there? Destiny is there. Karma is also there. Then how they reconcile? That is the question.
So, does destiny and karma then work hand in hand? They work together.
In a way. It is like an interplay of destiny. For example, what we call destiny is, it is different from person to person. Logically speaking, destiny, a person's destiny is different, another person's destiny is different. Why it is different? What is the source?
The source is the good deeds and bad deeds that you put into your life.
Exactly. That means what? Destiny is there, but the source of destiny is your karma only.
Right. So our goal is to achieve good karma so we can have a good destiny.
That's right. A person has to do good karma to have a good destiny in a way. That means in a way you are making your destiny.
Right. So now does past karma affect your future destiny?
Exactly. Then if karma is there, can you make your destiny? Means to some extent you can make it. For example, when a child is born, he has born with a lot of past karma. Karma has to be experienced, whether it is good karma or bad karma, that has to be experienced. Because even we can see in the real life, leave about the past life, in the real life itself, suppose you do a thing, obviously the result is coming, the reaction is coming, response is coming. We do one thing, just like a physics law, right. Every action has an opposite reaction. Like that, karma is bound to get the results. Right. So in that way, a person, what we are calling destiny is, this person's destiny is like this, means It is the result of his past karma, we are saying. In astrology also, when a child is born, we draw a chart. What does it mean? It is nothing but the balance sheet of his past life and all the past lives. We can say.
Okay, so it's something called like a balance sheet.
Balance sheet.
So it's balancing
Yeah.
the good with the bad.
Yeah. Not exactly balancing. Both the good deeds and bad deeds are posted in the balance sheet.
Right.
Karma.
So it's almost like a profit and loss sheet.
Exactly. And we say that this child has to experience that past karma, we say it. So leave about the past karma, past life and all those things. Some people may believe, some people may not believe. That's a different thing. Leave it.
Right.
But the thing is, what we are saying destiny is, you are born with certain genetic factors, that is biological factors, and thinking process, thought process, certain culture you are born with.
Right.
And obviously your actions are guided mostly or decided by those hereditary factors or environment, whatever it is you call it.
Right.
Isn't it?
Yes.
So in a way, your actions, your karma is influenced by the destiny.
Right. So it's not as simple as we think either, because
Exactly.
there's so many layers to it.
Exactly. So then what is happening is, your past all actions, culture and thought process, they are influencing your karma. In turn, your karma is making your destiny. That means what you are to experience is being formed continuously day in and day out.
Right. To form your destiny.
Yeah. So, can anybody change his destiny? Of course, yes.
Right.
But it's not easy. How? Just imagine, a person has certain habits, certain way of life, style.
Right. But
Can he change? How difficult it is to change?
But no, but I think.
Let me complete this thought process.
Sorry.
Let me complete this thought process. A habit, a person, how difficult it is for a person to change his habit. Very difficult,
Yeah.
Then, how difficult, just imagine it is to change your entire action, culture, and behind that genetic factors,
Right.
overcoming with your effort to that genetic influence. It is so difficult. That is why they call destiny is final. Not really, there is no finality. Your deeds and your karma is determining your destiny, and it can influence your destiny, it can modify your destiny.
So
That's the thing.
Okay, no, that makes a lot of sense. I have a question.
Please.
So what if it is according to your situation? What if okay, you have a certain way, a certain pattern, everything.
Okay.
But what if a situation occurs in your life
Yeah.
that makes you change?
Oh.
So that would change your destiny and also change your karma,
Definitely it can.
right? So
It can.
So because you're going through a situation in life, you will grow or you'll change. So your karma might change to change that destiny.
Obviously, if the karma is the rule is simple. If the karma is so powerful, you can influence your destiny, you can even change your destiny, you can modify your destiny. But if the karma is weak,
Right.
destiny overrules.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So then your karma has to be strong.
Exactly. That is why.
So if your karma is strong in the sense of positive, then your destiny
Obviously,
has to be positive.
you are making a good destiny.
You're making good destiny.
Good destiny.
But if your karma is negative, you're doing harm to people.
Obviously,
your destiny is not going to be what you expected.
Obviously, that is why you are making your destiny. There is a beautiful regarding this. I will tell you in the ending. That is the final touch of how we reconcile karma and destiny. That is the final touch. I will reserve this for at the end of the program. And then how this karma or what we call, suppose just imagine we have that past life also, karma punarjanma, because that is a very root source of Indian culture and Indian heritage and all those things. We believe in karma and punarjanma.
So Purnarjanma
Rebirth.
also means
Rebirth.
rebirth or reincarnation.
Rebirth. Suppose in that case, suppose a person has done some bad karma, very bad karma in past life. But at the end of the life he realized, and then he died, and now he has taken a birth. Then that past life very bad karma's result is to be experienced, that is written in his destiny. Right? Can he change that destiny?
Yes.
It is like this.
Yes.
It is like this.
Right.
Just as we talked now, based on the logic, he has done a very big bad karma in the past life.
Right.
If he does a very good karma in this life, probably, because we don't know, there are many unknown things in life.
Right.
Many things we don't know exactly.
Right.
But we can think and estimate with our level of thinking and by enhancing our knowledge. Maybe if he does a very good karma in this life, that past life bad karma, the result of that bad karma, the punishment for that bad karma, may be modified to a large extent, if not fully.
Right. So you might not experience the effect as much as if you did not do something positive.
Exactly. That is why I tell you an interesting fact in astrology related to this.
Right.
Astrology is a part of Vedas. Astrology, we have the cornerstone of Hindu culture is 4 Vedas: Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda and Atharvana Veda. 4 Vedas. After that Veda literature, Vedangas have come. Vedangas they are called. They are the limbs of Vedas, explained in a different manner. Among that, Jyotisha is astrology, is one of the Vedangas. So it's a very sacred subject. In that, an interesting observation we can make. What we call karma and destiny, that's also there in that. Okay. In astrology, they say the certain houses are called your effort houses. Quadrants they are called. They are houses of your effort. And the trines are effort of your Purvajanma Punya, they call it. In that, the planets that enter the quadrants, even though they are malefic planets, they become neutral when once they enter that quadrants. What does it mean? Though there are malefic planets, they become neutral. That means your karma is given prominence. If they become neutral,
right,
it is open.
Right.
The court is open. You can change even your destiny with your karma. That is the message given in Jyotisha also. Because when we call destiny, always people recall Jyotisha only.
I see.
Only astrologers only tell you this is your destiny, you are bound to experience it.
Right.
So in Jyotisha itself it is there. So what does it mean? It's a very strong message that your karma is in your hands. Don't bother about destiny.
Right.
Experience life.
Right. So your free will, your choices are in your karma.
Exactly. In English, karma you can call free will. Free will and destiny. They are the beautiful words. Free will is always there. Don't worry about it. Whatever situation you are in, whatever circumstance you are in, there is nothing to get despair about it. That is the ultimate message.
Right. So basically have gratitude, try to be good to others, live your life with peace and happiness.
Exactly. These are all the basic good qualities which our elder people and our
Taught us.
seers and sages have said. Simply follow the basic rules.
Right.
You don't have any problem. Even if you have a problem, face it as it is.
Right. Head on.
After all,
face it. Deal
exactly,
with it. Communicate.
exactly.
Communicate.
After all, you never know what is good for you, what is bad for you.
Right.
At that moment when the situation is happening, you feel very bad.
Right.
But after some time, there are many occasions when we realize that, oh, it happened for my good only.
Right. For
Isn't
a
it?
reason.
For a reason.
Yeah.
For a reason. So, why worry? Face the situation, take the things as they come, do your effort. Don't forget to do your effort.
Right.
Your effort will make your destiny, believe it. And in this sense, yeah, we have come. Any questions you can ask, and then we can come to the program. And at the end of the program, I told you I tell something final. I will tell you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my question is, so destiny and karma are related, and they're basically, I think they're dependent on each other.
Yeah. Interplay.
Right?
They interplay.
They're interplay to each other. So basically, you shouldn't worry about your destiny. You should just do your good deeds, do
Exactly,
your karma, and not
exactly.
worry about what is the end product. Like,
Exactly.
what is your result?
Exactly.
Because if you trust in the higher being, you know you will be directed right.
Yes.
Right? So if you surrender to God or the energy source, you know that you will be led in the right direction.
Exactly. I don't use the word surrender.
Okay.
Accept the will of the unknown, whatever it is. God or universe or unknown, whatever it is.
Right.
Accept what is happening. That is important.
Right. So it's the key is acceptance.
Acceptance. Acceptance is the starting point of any solution.
Right.
First accept. Diagnosis is half cure.
Right.
First identify the problem. If you clearly and rightly identify the problem, that means half of the problem is solved. Then face it.
Right.
It may be difficult. It is not easy to say.
Yeah.
It is not easy
Right.
to experience. I know it. But the thing is, that is the only way and the only best way to face a thing, to do whatever you can. Beyond that, leave it.
Right. So it's really almost like a test. Like you are trying to pass a test, and whatever the results will be, you made your efforts.
Exactly.
And so whatever the exam you have passed, if you pass it successfully, you move on. And if you don't, then you have to keep relearning,
Again, that's it.
to get to the next level.
That's it. What makes you great is not the result, the effort you put in.
It's a journey towards it.
It's a journey towards it. The effort you put in makes you something. The result is, here one thing we must keep in mind. We don't own the result. It's a beautiful thing. We won't own the result.
Right.
We only own the effort, which means effort is done by us. The result is not given by us. It is the result of so many other factors other than you. So many factors are working in it. Even if your best effort will not be get rewarded sometimes.
Right.
Sometimes you made a casual effort, it is rewarded.
Right.
So what does it mean? There are many things beyond your control.
Right.
The environment around you, all other factors including you, other than you, they produce the result. So if you get a wonderful success, don't be too much carried about it.
Right.
If you get a failure, don't be depressed about it.
Right.
That is called the balanced state of mind.
Right. So basically, you don't get too excited about it being positive or negative. Just try to keep balanced.
Yeah, there is no ban. You can get excited about it,
Right.
but don't be carried too much.
Yeah.
After all, life is about not reasoning, logical reasoning.
Right.
Emotions, experience, ecstasy. Experience it. Be excited about it. But the thing is, always keep in mind, we are not achieving entire thing. We are not responsible for the total thing. The result is not given by us, by many factors.
Right.
When you keep that in mind, you are not carried away by your success and commit some blunders.
Right.
And when you get a failure, then you are not depressed.
Right.
Because after all, you contributed your best.
Exactly.
Nothing to be sad about it.
Right.
The result is not given by me, it is given by so many other factors.
Right.
Then what is to be
So
very
it's-
sad about it, depressed about? No.
Exactly.
Get on and do another thing.
Right. It's almost like playing a game or a sport.
That's all.
You know, like when you're in a sports team or you're playing
Exactly,
something,
exactly.
you know that, hey, I put the full effort in,
Yeah,
but if we don't win the game, that's okay because I made the effort.
that's okay. That's it.
Right.
That's why it is said here beautifully. In a running race, who is last? Every person participated is a winner. The person who is afraid of losing and didn't participate, he is the loser. Real loser, that one.
Right.
That's it. And finally, now shall I tell that balancing thing?
Yes, that would be great.
It is the entire reconciliation, how destiny and karma are reconciled, is beautifully placed in a small poem by a Telugu poet called Vemana. In Telugu it is well known as Vemana Padyam. Then he says, I will recite the poem in Telugu and then tell the meaning in English.
Okay.
What he says is, వ్రాత కొలదే కాని వరమీడు దైవంబు, చేత కొలదే కాని వ్రాత రాదు, వ్రాత కజుడు కర్త, చేతకు దాకర్త, విశ్వదాభిరామ వినురవేమ. That means